ThaBoxingvoice.com here with Booker T. Just got done with the Spence Porter weigh-in. What are your thoughts immediately after?
Man, Porter looks ready. Spence looked laser focused. He said something right there that that's never been done before, and that is Sean Porter is going to go out here and be stopped for the first time. Errol Spence is going to. You know what? I think it's going to happen too. I don't think it's going to be a knockout or anything like that. But I think the referee is going to come in and just have to shut it down somewhere late, just like Errol Spence doing all the rest of his fights. Man, he normally put a lot of pressure on guys, and we see the results around 7, 8, 9. And I think the same thing's going to happen in this fight.
What do you say to those that say we haven't seen Errol been tested? We've seen Sean in there with the big names. What do you say to those?
Well, what I say to those guys is, Sean Porter, he's got 2 losses on his record. One is against Kell Brook and one is against Keith Thurman. And both things that those guys have in common is both of those guys were undefeated when they fought, Sean Porter. Same thing here. Errol Spence, undefeated. A guy that's looking to make history. And I think that's going to be the bump in the road that Sean Porter's going to face.
The first man to ever defeat and dethrone Sean Porter, Mr. Kell Brooks, he had never lost that welterweight. He lost to Golovkin when he fought Earl, but that was 2 weight classes higher. Earl went to his backyard, broke him down, broke his orbital bone. Do you feel that watching that fight and obviously watching the Brook and Sean Porter fight, you see?
Well, styles make fights. You know what I mean? Just because Errol Spence went over and broke Kell Brook down, and Kell Brook was the guy that first beat Sean Porter. I don't think we can really look at it that way. As well as look how many years ago that was. It was a long time ago when those fights went down. So I see this fight right here. It's going to be a good fight. But I wonder if Sean Porter's going to have, the stamina, you know what I mean? Is he going to have, the technique, the fight IQ? Is he going to be able to withstand, the body shots, the southpaw stand, the long jab? It's a whole lot that he's going to have to overcome in order to win this fight. Can he win it? Of course, but he's going to have to go out and do something special.
Real quick, want your thoughts on 3 fights. First off, Canelo-Kovalev. Canelo moving up 2 weight classes, daring to be great, just like Mikey Garcia did with Errol Spence. How do you see that fight play out? Many say that Canelo is picking Kovalev at the best time to take him on.
Well, I think he's thinking that. But Kovalev, he's had some losses on his record, but Kovalev has made an awesome resurgence as well, stepping up 2 weight classes for Canelo. That's gonna be a huge jump. And if Kovalev, land the right shot on Canelo, it could be lights out. They don't call him the Crusher for nothing.
Wilder-Ortiz will be officially announced this weekend. That'll be in Las Vegas, November the 23rd. What's your thoughts on that, champ? Man. Ortiz almost had Wilder out of there.
That fight could go either way. I think, King Kong is going to come with a totally different game plan. I'm sure he's going to be thinking about stamina, unlike the first fight. I think in the first fight, he really thought he could beat Wilder on technique, style, beast alone. He realized Deontay Wilder is a little bit different. He is a little bit more special than one thinks, as well as, man, he's got a big right hand that could change the dynamics of a fight. Boom, on a dime. So my thing is this. The rematch is definitely called for. Ortiz definitely deserved the rematch, even though he was challenger going into that fight right there. But he deserved a chance to be redeemed in this next fight. Will he get it done? I don't know. But I think Ortiz got a hell of a chance to win and become champion in that fight.
Last but not least, Anthony Joshua, Andrew Ruiz, the upset of the year, if not the decade. Thoughts on that? Break it down. December the 7th in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, man. Joshua Ruiz, anything can happen in a fight. They always say in football on any given Sunday, on boxing it's any given Saturday. And I tell you, that shot that Ruiz landed, it was a beauty shot. Anytime you can catch a fighter in the sweet spot, and it's somewhat illegal but still legal, getting caught behind the ear, slightly behind the head, equilibrium totally goes out the window. That could happen with any fighter. Joshua definitely didn't look like the same Joshua that we saw in the past. In Saudi Arabia, both of those guys are going to have a whole lot to deal with. Stadium, the atmosphere, being away from home. No one have a clear advantage as far as home court advantage in this fight. That's what I think is going to be good about it, as well as I still think Ruiz has the tools to beat a guy like Joshua just because his compactness. You know, the guy don't mind, fighting over the long haul. I mean, those little pitter-patter punches at the end of the day, man, they add up. As well as I saw on Fox BBC, when they hit the bag, Ruiz had the highest number out of all of the fighters that has hit that bag. So the guy got a pretty good punch.
Gervonta Davis was up there too. I'm not sure, the 130-pound champ moving up. He was up there as well. But champ, thank you very much. Truly appreciate your time. Thank you.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars and Title, betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.